Alright everybody, welcome to Always Sunny in Philadelphia. This is going to be season 12, episode 1. This is a new series for me to do. It might seem kind of weird that I'm starting from season 12. If you're trying to go back and find anything before that, you're not going to find anything, because this was kind of a spur of the moment decision for me. I have been watching, or trying to watch, all of Always Sunny for a little over, almost closer to 2 years now. I have only gotten up to season 12. It's not because I don't like the show. That's not why it's taken me so long to do this. The reason it's taken me so long is that, you know, I'd watch a good solid 3 to 4 seasons and then kind of feel like a little burnt out because I watch it so quickly in such a short amount of time that I just kind of, I take a break. And then I don't even mean to. It's not like a planned break. It's just one day I just don't turn on Always Sunny, and then that happens for several months, and then that goes on before I'm like, hey, you know what? I remember I was trying to watch Always Sunny, and then I get back, I do the exact same thing, watch a couple seasons, and then just one day don't watch anymore for another couple months. So, you know, that happened recently, and then I picked it back up recently around, I think it was season 9. I was planning on not doing it on YouTube at all, ever, until I was at least caught up and newer seasons were coming out, only because I did think this was kind of weird to start from the middle of the series, and it might be kind of confusing for anyone that's like seeing I'm doing some earlier seasons and then looking and finding that I'm not doing any of the other earlier seasons. It might just seem kind of weird, but I was like, while watching season 10, I think it was season 10, there was Charlie Work, which was a fantastic episode. I was like, damn, that's some fucking gold. Going into season 11, I watched Mac and Dennis move to the suburbs. That shit just fucking blew me away, dude. That was an amazing episode. It was an amazing episode on so many levels. I think it's one of my favorite episodes. That's my favorite episode, up with The Gang Goes to Jersey Shore, Charlie Work, obviously, and then the episode earlier, way earlier in the show, Dennis and Dee go on welfare and they become crack addicts. I think that's a really funny episode too, and I felt like that episode's a good representation of what Always Sunny is. I remember there was an episode really recently, at least for me recently, like season 9 or 10 or something like that, where they redo that episode when Frank hurts his head and they think that they time traveled, and they basically replay the events of that same episode. It's good shit. Point of the story is, I realize that there's gold. There is some really good shit still left in these later seasons that I'm like, you know what, maybe there is a point to pick them up and watch them on YouTube. Because if you guys don't know, the reason I do YouTube and I do these reactions is, it's not even for viewers or for subscribers or whatever the fuck. No, I originally started doing this to start like documenting and archiving my reactions to some of my potentially favorite shows. You know, some of my favorite shows are, you know, Breaking Bad, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., Dexter, all shows I did not get to record my face watching. So there are some great reactions I know that I had that I did not get on camera, which kind of sucks because I can never relive that. That's why I started doing YouTube, is so that I could relive that anytime I wanted. And so that's why I came out of Mac and Dennis Moves to the Suburb. I came out of that disappointed that I didn't record that or film it. It's like, damn, that was a good episode. And it has one of my favorite lines with the fucking, how are you not hearing that? Newsflash, asshole. I've been hearing it the entire goddamn time. Why did you say something? Because I hate you. It's such a good line, and it's so well delivered. Also, Dennis's explosion. You know, have you ever been in a storm, Wally? It's good shit. Dennis is a great character. He's so fucking entertaining. I mean, they're all terrible characters, you know, objectively. On a writing, like, entertaining wise, Dennis is probably definitely my favorite. And I'm sure there's still some gold left ahead with Dennis and the gang, because I asked my YouTube community, I said, hey, what do you guys think? You guys think that watching from season 12 and beyond is even worth it? Is there any gold, such as Mac and Dennis go to the suburbs? And you guys seemed very strongly for the idea, so I don't know what's ahead, but I am super excited to watch this show with you, the rest of this show, I should say, with you guys. So I'm going to go ahead and get into it. I'm fucking pumped. Oh my god, my voice just fucking cracked. I have to redo the entire intro now. That's fucking embarrassing. Hey guys, welcome to this episode.
Yeah, that storm's like right on top of us.
I still got the old man.
Cool though. I mean, I can't think of a better way
even
to
into the new season, okay?
Why do a remake of The Wizard of Oz? I mean, the original was a classic.
Don't you think it's fair, though, that they get their version? You know, I mean, it's very difficult being a black person in America, you know?
So what? Doesn't
Look
mean
at
I'll
Charlie.
watch Orlando Bloom and Boys in the Hood.
Yeah, if you flip it, it's weird. I would see that. I would see that.
You would see that.
We did have a black president before the orange one.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean there's not.
Ooh.
I mean, what about the whole, like, Black Lives Matter?
Well, sure. No, good point. But I mean, I don't know why it took them so long to realize that their lives matter. They've always mattered, you know. But I would also say that all lives matter. You know,
Oh,
while black people may not
Dennis.
feel like it, it's kind of tough out there right now for everybody.
Oh, Dennis. Oh, what an episode to start on. Oh, no. What the fuck? What the fuck just happened? Oh, I thought they were gonna be like teleported into the Wiz. It'd be some crazy fucking tripping balls kind of thing.
What the hell?
Guys?
What the fuck?
What?
Why a kid? Excuse me? Turns black. Yikes. Yikes. I don't know what the fuck to expect. I don't know what direction. They could. This is a dangerous direction.
Why are we black people?
Why does
Only
this
our
reminds me of
reflections.
something in the
This is
reflection?
insane. Why is it daylight outside?
How is this happening?
Is that what?
We're past that.
Daylight?
Happening. It just is.
Give me one good reason. Whoa.
Oh.
Give me one good reason. Why would this way?
Why are you doing this?
I don't have a reason. I don't have a reason for a thing that's happened today.
Hey, that's actually
I wonder
catchy.
why we're singing every
Oh,
word
Mac,
we
go
say.
for it.
I wonder if we're living out the whiz in some way.
No, that's not the. I think we're experiencing something a little more like
The hot chick, the change up.
This is funny.
Whoa. Now I'm just confused.
Oh!
What the hell you say?
Oh shit! Oh, the vibrato.
that's what's happening, right? So let's talk fast before another song starts.
Okay, that's good.
Okay, so here's the problem.
What are the rules?
Oh Christ, I'm singing again.
There it goes.
What are the rules?
He like impressed himself.
You gotta go
Oh, he's into it now.
Oh.
That was great.
Well, you gotta go and find out the rules.
I'm not trying to like focus in on one person's voice because I want to see. I can't tell if Danny DeVito's actually, you know, going in on it. You know.
Wait, it seems that even though we have our own clothes, we have access to the pockets of our reflections. What movie is that from?
I don't know that one.
Maybe it just transformed whatever was in your
Maybe the
pockets.
lesson we're supposed to learn is that black people are broke.
You're broke.
What?
Oh shit, hang on a second.
But I'll tell you what, you know what the first thing I need to do is?
Find Reggie Williams.
No, actually, that's the second thing. I gotta cancel my credit card because this Reggie guy might have it, you know?
Oh,
Jesus
right. That's the lesson we have
Christ.
to learn. That black people will ruin your credit.
Dude,
No.
you have to stop. You
Whoa.
have to stop. I mean, look, how are we gonna get in your car without your keys?
Oh, I can get in, man. I've lost my keys before. You just
Yeah.
gotta kind of.
Oh no! Oh no! I know where this is going.
And check the back door, actually, because sometimes.
I know where this is going.
What the wire hanger?
Usually if I push it a little bit, though.
Yep, there it is.
Calm down, calm down.
It's all good. It's all
Why is Charlie a child?
You get out of this stuff all the time.
What the fuck? All right, Deandra, Frank, what do you got?
Where I found old black man.
Well, that's nice. You gave him a nice, comfortable home in the middle of three awful people.
I got an idea of how we can ingratiate ourselves to them.
Still got the big Frank.
Let's make one thing perfectly clear. I'm gonna say some words down here I haven't had the chance to say before.
Just to say.
Frank.
Gonna say homie.
Oh, come on.
I'm gonna say bro.
Are you serious?
I'm gonna say my man.
Well, now you're just
Gonna
stereotyping.
say for sure.
Okay.
Jesus.
N-word.
No!
Stop!
Why?
Thank you. No.
Why?
We're not,
Why?
no, we're not saying that.
Now it's the chance I got to say it.
No!
Why should they get a pass?
It's just not the same.
Oh, what a
okay?
fucking episode to start on.
You're not saying the N-word.
We'll leave off the ER.
Not saying it that way. And that's
Jeez!
What's up, my niggas?
Hey, man, she can carry a note.
What are the rules?
Hey, is that Tyrese?
See?
That's fucking
I'm black.
Tyrese from Walking Dead. Man, it's been a while since I've seen that.
This tall, yes.
Nigga, you talking about old black man. You right over there.
That's what he's
Man.
known as. There he is,
What
big
is this?
man.
Is he a cat?
Why is he a kid?
Like
And
that
he's
train, huh?
yeah, he's playing with the train. Of
Can
course
you
he
put
is.
it down for a sec so we can talk?
Oh, I like that
I'm
shot.
Still playing with it though.
That was a cool
Okay.
shot. The way it flipped around.
Listen,
Well, we hang in a bar where I like to clean the toilets and I also kill the rats and get tanked. And I live in
Child
a
labor.
Section 8 housing where I sleep with a man named Frank.
you sleep with them?
I'm a
No!
hooker, then I sleep in the closet. Excuse me, can I make this train fly?
Sure. Is Frank your father?
No, it's just some guy that banged my mother.
What? Fucking Charlie, dude. He's so Charlie Day is so fucking talented.
This is total
It's crazy.
discrimination. Yes, I meant them. Dude, that could be. He probably does have priors.
Jesus!
Or maybe I'm a French chef, and that's why you're so fat. Maybe you're a fireman.
They should have made Mac the fat one.
Well, Reverend, I see that you and the deacon are praying. I apologize about any inconvenience and
The
just want to thank you again
deacon.
for all the work your parish has done athletically.
Church blacks.
Oh,
Yeah, church. We're just church people. The fact that we're black is irrelevant.
Jesus Christ.
Carl.
Ruth.
Where have you been?
Carl!
Are you leaving?
Oh my God. The show, I can't get away from it. Look, that was just a TV character. I'm an actor.
Why do you got a mop?
Researching a role.
How did they know
Oh, what?
that my wife took it all?
Oh.
I'm not researching
I figured he wasn't
roles. How
researching
did
a
they
role.
know?
I figured.
Ziggy, if yes, Ziggy, far from here.
Oh, poor guy. It's always those darned wives.
Why don't you leap on up to the 3rd floor? Somebody shit all over the dining hall.
Okay, boss.
Oh, poor guy.
Although I still do suspect that we were arrested due to racial profiling.
I don't think so, dude. I think it's still unclear.
What?
This doesn't make any sense. See, we're not in a classic body switching
Wake the
movie
fuck
either.
up.
We've been learning lessons left to right, and we're still not changing back.
Where's Charlie?
Oh, what are the
Charlie in a fucking orphanage by now?
What are the rules? What are the
Ooh! A fucking.
kept your
Woo!
brain, you're gonna find out the rules.
There he is.
I think we really are in the Wiz. You called it, man. Yeah.
I don't know. We can't be sure, but at this point,
I only saw The Wiz once. I think it was probably like the 6th grade in my music class.
I really wanna say the N-word.
Yeah, I'm sure you do, Frank.
what are the rules?
God, what the fuck is going on? Frank's not very coordinated.
Oh shit! There it is.
They did it the whole way here.
That was exhausting. Oh my God.
You really are in trouble.
We really
Ooh,
need
ah.
a friend.
Ooh, ah. What the fuck is going on?
What are the rules?
Yeah, let's not go over that
It
again.
is difficult to decipher when exactly we're being discriminated against.
So here come those police again.
Shit.
And that was really quick.
Let me talk, 'cause they're my friends.
They're your friends? Because you're a kid.
Gave me this train.
Trey!
Gun.
Ah!
We just learned a lesson. Oh, yeah.
That. Jesus H. Christ. Oh, that was old man's fucking dream. Not even just theirs, it was his.
Does this mean you didn't learn your lesson?
What in the hell is he talking about?
Oh
Learn a
no.
lesson from your dream?
Yeah, that would make sense why they didn't make the dream.
Let's go. Come on.
Because they're awful people and wouldn't learn a lesson. What? He did it! Alright, well that's a hell of an episode to start out on. Shit. That one was heavy. That one was, I imagine that one is controversial. Because, I mean, I'm not the type to yell, oh, woke, you're pushing your political agenda. I just want to enjoy my Always Sunny. You know, like, no, this is what this show does. They purposely get offensive to really showcase the lesson that needs to be learned. They understand what they're doing. And while obviously, yeah, these characters are awful people, so the things they were saying and things that they were pondering and like the rules and shit that they were thinking of, obviously all bad things, but the lesson doesn't lie in what they were thinking and seeing. The lesson was for, was more for the viewer, and like yeah, the racial profiling, it happens, you know, the police brutality, it happens, you know. This just is taking me back to my very first episode watching Brooklyn Nine-Nine on the series, and it was the episode that immediately tackled the police brutality problem that's been going on for a very long time, and it was very heavy. And I think it's like that video has like an 80% like to dislike ratio. So I know that this particular subject is controversial, to say the least, but I'm not on the side that screams I don't want to see this shit, because I think this shit needs to be shown. I think this shit needs to be talked about, especially in mainstream media and pop culture and shit. This shit needs to be shown to everybody. And sadly, like, there are a lot of people that will watch this and be like, that's not how it fucking happens. You know, that shit doesn't happen. That's fucking bullshit. That's racist, you know? But they'll be screaming that it's racist because it's talking about black people and it's saying that shit like this only happens to black people. But people will scream it's racist because they're like, oh, I'm sure white people go through it all the time. White people, this isn't just a black person thing. This isn't just a black people problem. Like, when was this released? 2017. So it was a little bit ahead of, like, I mean, obviously it wasn't ahead of anything because this has all been going on for a very, very long time. Like as long as I've been alive, way before that. It's obviously, I mean, 2020 was definitely a very big year, which really sparked a lot of conversation in pop culture and everywhere. It became a much more talked about problem than it was before. It wasn't as touched on, you know, and not nearly as heavily as it was touched on in this. Now, this episode was weird, and it's not in the idea. I like the idea. It's just weird, you know, just the idea of them switching bodies in a dream. It's not like Always Sunny. It's very experimental, but I like that they did it. I can always appreciate episodes like this and shows that will take the risk to try to showcase to their audience the issues that black people face in America. I mean, whether you believe it or not, I mean, it happens. It does. Like that fucking moment at the end where Charlie pulled out the train. I mean, he's a fucking kid. Now I understand why he was made a kid. The whole episode I was asking, like, why is Charlie a kid? You know, what's the point? Why did they decide to make Charlie a child? Well, yeah, he's kind of a child. He's kind of a child inside, you know, like mentally, and he's a child. But I didn't think that would be enough to make him a child in the dream, and then like, you know, so but now I see why they did that, because that was a hard-hitting moment there. A kid just pulling out a train and just getting fucking gunned down, like that was fucking heavy. Like I couldn't even like just watch the rest of that scene where they're singing and tapping their heels together. I couldn't watch that shit, and like, because I was kind of just fucking like, Jesus Christ, what you just showed me, and that, like, I can't. Yeah, I mean, heavy shit, but I liked it nonetheless. I respect and appreciate this episode exists. So yeah, it's very hell of an episode to start out on. Good nonetheless, and I wonder where we're gonna go from here, man. Welcome to Always Sunny in Philadelphia, everybody. Shit.